to my dad's side of the family for Thanksgiving.
please. We need help from the emergency rescue team.
Yes, we get it. The rescue team will be there soon.
Help me. I need help from the Marine Life Rescue Team.
The rescue team has taken over. We will arrive now.
Surviving the Alaskan wilderness. The life of the bald eagle Haliaeetus leucocephalus. The bald eagle, scientifically known as Haliaeetus leucocephalus, stands as a symbol of strength and resilience in Alaska's rugged landscapes. As an animal protector, understanding the survival strategies of these majestic raptors is crucial for their conservation and the preservation of Alaska's rich biodiversity. Nesting. Masters of the skies and trees, bald eagles in Alaska typically build their nests, or eyries, high in tall trees near water sources, such as rivers, lakes, or coastal areas. These nests are architectural marvels, constructed from large sticks and often reused and expanded year after year. In some cases, nests can reach impressive sizes, spanning up to 10 feet in diameter and weighing several hundred pounds. The choice of nesting site is strategic, providing both safety from predators and proximity to abundant food supplies. The stability and location of the nest play a pivotal role in the eagle's breeding success and the protection of their offspring. Reproduction, a season of courtship and commitment. The breeding season for Alaskan bald eagles begins in late winter to early spring. Courtship displays are elaborate, featuring aerial acrobatics such as cartwheels and talon-locking dances that reinforce the pair bond. Once a pair has mated, the female typically lays 1 to 3 eggs. Both parents share the responsibility of incubating the eggs, a process that lasts about 35 days. During this period, maintaining the right temperature and protecting the eggs from the harsh Alaskan weather is paramount. The commitment of both parents ensures that the eggs have the best chance of hatching successfully. Foraging. Efficient hunters of the wilderness. Bald eagles are opportunistic feeders with a diverse diet primarily consisting of fish, which they skillfully snatch from the water's surface with their sharp talons. In Alaska, salmon and other local fish species are staples. However, their diet can also include waterfowl, small mammals, and carrion, showcasing their adaptability in various environments. Eagles have exceptional eyesight, allowing them to spot prey from great distances. Their powerful wings enable swift, precise dives to capture food, ensuring they can sustain themselves and their young, even in the challenging Alaskan terrain. Raising young. Nurturing the next generation. Once the eaglets hatch, both parents take on the critical role of nurturing and teaching their offspring. The eaglets are initially covered in down and are entirely dependent on their parents for warmth and food. As they grow, the parents provide a steady supply of nourishment, gradually introducing more substantial prey to prepare the young eagles for independent hunting. Fledging occurs approximately 10 to 12 weeks after hatching, when the young eagles develop the necessary strength and flight skills to leave the nest. This period is vital for their development, as they learn essential survival techniques from their experienced parents. Conservation and protection. Ensuring a future for bald eagles. The survival of bald eagles in Alaska is intricately linked to the preservation of their natural habitats and food sources. Protecting nesting sites from deforestation, minimizing pollution in water bodies, and ensuring a stable food supply are critical measures for their conservation. Additionally, monitoring eagle populations and mitigating human-wildlife conflicts contribute to maintaining healthy eagle communities. As stewards of Alaska's wilderness, it is our responsibility to implement and support conservation efforts that safeguard the future of these iconic birds. In conclusion, the bald eagle's life in Alaska is a testament to adaptability and resilience. From building formidable nests and engaging in intricate courtship rituals, to mastering the art of hunting and nurturing the next generation, these raptors embody the spirit of survival in one of the world's most challenging environments. By understanding and protecting their life cycles, we ensure that the bald eagle continues to soar as a symbol of natural beauty and endurance. The Arctic's maternal guardians, polar bear mothers in extreme conditions. Amid the vast, frozen expanse of the Arctic, polar bear mothers display extraordinary resilience and devotion. These iconic creatures, known scientifically as Ursus maritimus, face some of the harshest conditions on Earth, while nurturing the next generation. Their journey of motherhood is a testament to survival, strength, and instinct in an environment defined by ice, wind, and cold. The birth of life in the Arctic. Polar bear mothers typically give birth during the deep winter months between November and January. Before this, the expectant mother will have spent the late summer and fall feeding intensively, building up fat reserves crucial for sustaining herself and her cubs. She then seeks out a snowdrift to dig a maternity den, a small, insulated haven where she will hibernate and later deliver her cubs. Within this protective den, the mother gives birth to 1 to 3 cubs, each weighing less than 1.5 pounds, 700 grams. Blind, toothless, and covered in fine fur, these newborns are entirely dependent on their mother's warmth and milk. For months, the den provides the perfect environment for the cubs to grow, shielded from the Arctic's brutal temperatures that can plummet to 1040°-4 F-40°-4 nurturing against the odds. Polar bear mother's dedication is unparalleled. During the denning period, she does not eat, relying solely on her fat reserves. Her milk, rich in fat and nutrients, helps her cubs grow quickly, gaining strength to face the challenges outside the den. By March or April, as the Arctic sun begins to return, the mother leads her cubs out of the den for the first time. This marks the beginning of a perilous journey across the ice. For months, she teaches her cubs critical survival skills, such as swimming, hunting seals, and navigating the ever-changing sea ice. The cubs stay with their mother for up to 2.5 years, relying on her protection and guidance as they learn to thrive in their icy world. Challenges in a changing Arctic. The Arctic environment is unforgiving, and climate change amplifies its challenges. Rising temperatures are reducing sea-iced polar bears' primary hunting ground, forcing mothers to travel greater distances in search of food. These prolonged journeys put additional strain on nursing mothers, jeopardizing their ability to sustain themselves and their cubs. Despite these hardships, polar bear mothers continue to adapt, showcasing resilience that inspires researchers and conservationists. However, their survival depends on global efforts to address climate change and protect Arctic habitats. Protecting the Arctic's guardian. The survival of polar bear mothers and their cubs is intricately tied to the health of the Arctic ecosystem. Conservation initiatives, such as reducing greenhouse gas emissions and protecting critical habitats, are vital. By raising awareness about these magnificent animals, we can ensure that future generations witness the remarkable story of polar bear motherhood in the Arctic. In their stark, icy world, polar bear mothers embody the spirit of perseverance. Their care and sacrifice not only sustain their cubs, but also serve as a poignant reminder of the fragile beauty of our planet's polar regions. The bond of shadows and light, deep in the heart of an ancient forest, where the canopy shielded the sunlight and shadows stretched endlessly, lived a black panther named Shara. With her glossy midnight fur and piercing golden eyes, Shara was the phantom of the woods, graceful and untouchable. Her every move seemed like liquid shadow, and the creatures of the forest spoke in whispers about the proud and elusive predator. But the wilderness was changing. Humans had begun encroaching into the depths of the forest, their machines roaring louder than the calls of the wild. Traps and snares, invisible and cruel, littered Shara's hunting grounds. One fateful morning, the silent queen of the forest stepped into one such trap. A metal snare snapped around her hind leg, its teeth biting deep into her flesh. She roared in pain, thrashing violently. But the more she struggled, the tighter it became. Days passed, and Shara grew weaker. Her golden eyes, once so fierce, dimmed with exhaustion. She was losing hope until the soft crunch of footsteps stirred her senses. A woman appeared from the foliage. Her name was Emily, a passionate wildlife conservationist who had spent years studying the delicate balance of the forest. She had been tracking poachers when she stumbled upon the majestic panther. Emily's heart ached at the sight of the wounded creature. Most people would flee in fear, but Emily saw something in Shara's eyes, a silent plea for help. With slow, careful movements, Emily approached the snared panther. Shara bared her teeth weakly, but there was no fight left in her. Emily whispered soothing words as she pulled out her tools, her hands steady. It took hours of patience, but at last, the cruel snare fell away. Emily dressed the deep wound, all while Shara watched her, too weak to flee, too weary to fight. Once freed, Shara limped away into the shadows. Emily expected never to see her again, but the next morning, something extraordinary happened. Shara reappeared at the edge of Emily's camp, her golden eyes locked with Emily's as if beckoning her. Confused, yet trusting her instincts, Emily followed. The journey through the dense forest was treacherous. Shara led Emily with quiet urgency, her injured leg slowing her pace, but not her resolve. Hours later, they reached a secluded den hidden between the roots of a colossal tree. Inside were two tiny panther cubs, mewling softly. Emily's heart melted. Shara's injury had prevented her from hunting and caring for her young. She had brought Emily here to save them. Over the next few days, Emily nursed Shara back to health while tending to the cubs. She brought food, cleaned the wounds, and kept a vigilant watch. Slowly, Shara's strength returned, and her bond with Emily deepened. The Black Panther, once so wary of humans, now allowed the woman to sit by her side. It was as though the forest itself had blessed their unlikely friendship. When Shara was strong enough to care for her cubs again, Emily knew it was time to leave. Her mission was to protect the wild, not claim it. With a heavy heart, she said goodbye to the panther family and began her journey back. The forest felt quiet, almost mournful, as she left the den behind. But fate had one more trial to test the bond between human and beast. As Emily navigated her way through a dense ravine, a sudden growl froze her in her tracks. A massive tiger emerged from the underbrush, its orange coat blazing like fire against the green. This was no ordinary tiger. It was a rogue predator, territorial and aggressive. Emily backed away, but the tiger lunged, claws outstretched. Before it could strike, a blur of shadow crashed into the tiger's shadow. The Black Panther, still not fully healed, had followed Emily. With primal fury, Shara attacked the much larger tiger, her lithe body darting and weaving as she fought. The forest echoed with the roars and growls of the battle. Despite her injuries, Shara refused to give up. She fought for the woman who had saved her life. Finally, the tiger retreated, snarling in defeat. Shara stood victorious but exhausted, her chest heaving. Emily knew it was time to part ways. She stood up and watched as Shara limped back into the shadows, her silhouette melting into the forest's embrace. The cubs would be waiting for her, and the queen of the forest would rise again, stronger than before.